Whoa! Nintendo just dropped the newest trailer for Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, and man, oh man, was that trailer a treat for us all. Bowser Jr.? Wow, this is open world as hell! With the game releasing in under a month, I have decided to take the channel's direction in terms of videos and streams and focus exclusively on Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Well, except on Sundays. Sundays is where I challenge every viewer for my Smash Sundays in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So if you have Super Smash Bros., subscribe and tune in so I can face you one-on-one. So in other words, this video is the official start for the road to Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, where you can expect videos such as this one all the way up to the release date of the game. So if you really enjoy this game, make sure to like and subscribe for more Super Mario 3D World content. And please, turn on those notifications so you don't miss any video. My name is JuniorAlexanderLeiva, aka Mr. Awesome, and here is 10 reasons to get hyped for Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Number 1. It's Super Mario 3D World on Switch. This is something we've all been waiting for, especially us Wii U owners. The Wii U is a great console, but it's no Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is a perfect platform for this game. Just the whole concept of it being a portable system in a home console system, and the fact that you can have multiple Switches that can play the same game. Honestly, the portability that Super Mario 3D World is going to get with the Nintendo Switch gives me Super Mario 3D Land vibes, and I really love Super Mario 3D Land, so if I can get that handheld experience with Super Mario 3D World, Super Mario 3D Land might just not be one of my favorite 3D Mario games. And what's exciting is that since Super Mario 3D World is being ported onto the Switch, it's on better hardware, so improvements are definitely going to be made. The game is supposedly running 20% faster, the developers added more moves to the game. Wow, I'm just excited. Nintendo really didn't say what was new with the game itself in terms of the base game. Bowser's Fury has a whole other side story, but for the game itself, I want to see all the improvements they've made, because with new hardware means new power and everything. This game, honestly, is just amazing. It's easily part of the top 10 Mario games, if not top 5 3D Mario games. What's exciting too is that since this game is being ported onto the Nintendo Switch, it's a game for a whole new generation. So that generation that missed out on Wii U, which is a lot of people, are just gonna dive deep into Super Mario 3D World, and I'm excited. I'm here for this. Number 2, improved multiplayer. So the Wii U version had 4-player multiplayer, technically 5-player multiplayer because the gamepad had some weird gamepad functions, but we don't really talk about that. But now that it's on the Switch, it means that there's instant multiplayer. What do I mean by that? Well, when you buy your Nintendo Switch, you essentially get 2 Joy-Cons, which right off the rip means 2 players, because each Joy-Con could be assigned to each player. Which is dope, because if you have a little brother, little sister, or whomever it may be, a spouse, or I don't know, your imaginary friend, you can play with them right from the jump. Just start your adventure. And if you have multiple Switches, that means you can have multiple players in the game. So if you have 4 Switches, then that means you can have 4 players in the game. And it's pretty dope because I would assume you would get your own screen. And that's what I mean when I said it's going to be on new hardware. So hopefully you'd be able to traverse the level a lot more farther than you would have on Wii U with multiplayer. I doubt it just because this is Nintendo and Nintendo really isn't innovative like that in a technical aspect, but who knows. It also has Pro Controller support. So if you're not too comfortable with the Joy-Cons, like if your hands are too big, then the Pro Controller's all for you all the way. Plus, this is a first. For a mainline Mario game, there's online multiplayer. Super Mario Maker 2 had online multiplayer. It wasn't really that good at first, but Super Mario 3D World is gonna have online multiplayer, and it's gonna be interesting because I'm gonna be able to play games with my friends all over the world. So my friend that lives in Delaware, or my friend that lives in Long Island, I get to play with them as if they were in my room. Granted, Nintendo servers aren't really that good, but hey, I'm hyped for that, dude. I can play with my friends anywhere. Or, better yet, I can play with you guys, my viewers, on my stream, so stay tuned for a stream like that. Just might never know, we might be playing the same game together. Number 3, Bowser's Fury. Not gonna lie, When the Switch port was announced, I was a little disappointed that this didn't come with Super Mario 3D Land. But after seeing this trailer, man oh man, that made up for it. Super Mario 3D Land who? Chill, I love Super Mario 3D Land. This new mode, which Bowser's Fury technically is a mode, this new mode is making this port of Super Mario 3D World go deluxe and even beyond. I think this port of a Wii U game puts every other port of a Wii U game to shame. Yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you got battle mode, but come on, battle mode compared to Bowser's Fury? Dude, that's a whole big jump. I don't even know what Pikmin 3 comes with the deluxe version, but it ain't as noteworthy as Bowser's Fury, I'll tell you that. This mode alone puts to shame DLC like Luigi's Balloon World for Super Mario Odyssey. Remember Luigi's Balloon World? Because I definitely have vague memory of it. Man, this mode has me super excited for this game. So excited, in fact, that the next 7 reasons for the rest of this video is for this very mode alone. So, technically this video is 3 reasons why you should be hyped for Super Mario 3D World plus 7 reasons you should be hyped for Bowser's Fury. But in terms of titling, we're just going to name it 10 reasons Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Enough rambling. Number 4. Another open world Mario game. While yes, this is a mode, I'm gonna consider it a game just for the sake of saying that it's a game. One of the main criticisms for Super Mario 3D World was that it was too linear. And honestly, I can agree. That game, in comparison to Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario 64, way too linear. I personally love the open world structure. But I can't really blame the game because in Super Mario 3D World, the levels were based off this structure where you started from point A to point B with barely any exploration needed to find things. Like, you know, you would find the stamps and the green stars, but it wasn't to the scope that, for example, Super Mario Odyssey was. Super Mario Odyssey was really explorative and it was actually a lot more fun and engaging to go around the world and everything. But I'm glad with Bowser's Fury, we got that open world Mario, especially with the experience the team got developing Super Mario Odyssey. We now have it within Super Mario 3D World. This is exactly what Super Mario 3D World needed. Yeah, we got a little taste of it in the original Super Mario 3D World for the Wii U with this one level, I think it was like the desert level. It felt nice to run around in an empty world, but nothing in comparison to this. This right here just feels right. While within this world there are linear sections, while you're in those linear sections platforming, you can still see the world around you, and that's something Super Mario 3D World didn't have at all. Plus, there seems to be camera control, and again, the original game did not have camera control, and if it did, it wasn't by much. This looks like it's like C-stick, right-stick material where you move the camera 360 degrees. At least I hope so, because I wouldn't want to play in this open world game the camera's just stagnant, because then it's going to give me Super Mario Galaxy vibes. Plus, there's a lot of ways to travel the world with all the existing Mario power-ups. So if you have the cat suit, you can climb up walls. If you have Plessy, which Plessy isn't really a power-up, if you have Plessy, you can travel around the ocean. Or if you have the Fire Flower or the Boomerang suit, there's different ways to kill the enemies in this open world environment. Hell, even if you have the Tanuki suit, you can just jump off a high place and just flutter your way down. Super excited that Super Mario 3D World has finally gone open world. Number 5. Finally, a Dark Mario game. Not to say that there wasn't Dark Mario games before this, it just feels refreshing seeing Mario in a different tone than usual, and that's what I'm trying to get at. While this new game mode has that lighthearted Mario feel to it, you can tell something's off, and you can tell something's off just because Bowser Jr. is there with you. While I'll get to him being in this game later on in the next few reasons, I have to say, the moment Bowser comes up, this game really takes a turn for the worst. Seriously. These nice looking meows you see on screen all rubbing against Mario, boom, they're now against you. What happened? Bowser apparently. The music, it's so nice and everything, boom, Bowser comes up, intense. Whole different genre. The atmosphere and platforming are a little more nerve-wracking because Bowser's out here summoning things and trying to murk you. It's dark, dude, and I love it. It's like you can feel Bowser's fury within the world and environment itself. Like it's all of a sudden raining and everything's just chaos and destruction. Hey, thanks for making it to the halfway point of this video. If you haven't liked the video yet, please do me that favor and like the video. Let's hit 50 likes, just so I know who made it to the middle of the video and who actually likes this video. So thank you if you do like, I really do appreciate it. Number 6, God Slayer Bowser. Wow, the Japanese name for what I was gonna call Gargantuan Bowser, is amazing. We don't talk about the North American name of Bowser because that's a little baby-like. But Godslayer Bowser, he puts Giga Bowser to shame. Looking at Giga Bowser now, Giga Bowser seems a lot more tame looking and a lot more innocent compared to this one. And as per the title of the mode, Bowser has had enough of Mario. He's tired of his wahoo yahoo shenanigans. I mean, this whole mode is called Bowser's Fury. Bowser seems to be enveloping his inner fury at some point in this trailer, and then boom, Bowser just loses all control. You know, Ultra Instinct from Dragon Ball? Forget that. This is Bowser's Fury right here. This man, this honestly looks like the ultimate Bowser. Forget all his previous final forms from all the RPGs and everything else. No, this one right here takes the cake, and then some. It takes the whole bakery, if that were part of the saying too. I mean, the title of the trailer is literally called A Bigger, Badder Bowser. This is literally the biggest, baddest Bowser there is. There's probably bigger, but not badder than this. This man's out here to wreck things. He's destroying everything. He's summoning platforms from God knows where in the sky. He's trying to crush Mario. And not only that, he's literally trying to burn Mario and his son Bowser Jr. into a crisp. His son. Dude, we've all seen Bowser as his father that loves Bowser Jr. But here comes this Italian plumber from Brooklyn, just getting the man mad. Who knows what happened to Bowser? He lost all his chill. I'll be upfront with you. I'm all in for this destructive Bowser. This is the Bowser that should have lost his calm years ago. Years ago. This man fell from a hot tub in the sky, and he was chill about it. Good on you, Bowser. Do your thing, man. I support you. Looking at Bowser closely, he kind of looks like Demise from The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I don't know if that intention was deliberate, but they look alike a lot, especially with the color scheme and the, I would say, hair, I guess? Number 7. Bowser Jr.'s Potential. Bowser Jr. makes his first playable appearance in a mainline Mario game, which is very refreshing if you ask me. He wasn't in Super Mario 3D World or in Super Mario Odyssey, so it's nice knowing he's here in this DLC expansion. So if you don't know about the story because details are coming out as the days are coming along, Bowser Jr. kind of captures Mario in a way and asks for his help to get his father Bowser back to normal. Which, if you ask me, is very wholesome. It goes with that dynamic I mentioned before of Bowser and Bowser Jr. being father-son. You can really see their relationship and how much Bowser Jr. really cares. You have to remember, even though Bowser Jr. is evil, well, quote-unquote evil, he's a villain, he's also a kid. And again, it's just, again, very wholesome. I love it. Bowser Jr., like I mentioned before, is playable. You can use him as a second player, so if you and, let's say in my case, my nephew, or one of my nephews or nieces are together, they can be Bowser Jr. or I can be Bowser Jr. and we can have like a co-op thing. Since this adventure seems to be just Mario and Bowser Jr. together, or Bowser Jr. is going to be an NPC, well, not really NPC, but he's going to be an optional NPC that helps you out, collect stuff, and you give him small assignments like painting things. Honestly, it's so adorable seeing Bowser Jr. having that painting of Bowser. Shows his creative side, which his father seems to have as well. I love how Bowser Jr. himself has a role in these DLC expansions, but not in the base game. It's like in the base game, the developers forgot that this kid even exists, and they just focus on the core Mario versus Bowser aspect, but seeing him appear in these DLCs is really, really refreshing. I love Bowser Jr. This kid is really something else. Honestly, it reminds me of one of my nieces and nephews. I'm not gonna say which one specifically because they watch my videos, but if the shoe fits, then I guess the shoe fits, alright kid? Number 8. Super Saiyan Cat Mario. Look, I know his name is Giga Cat Mario, but no, we're gonna call him Super Saiyan Cat Mario from now on. I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one wondering about this bell in the initial trailer. Like, what, this bell is just there chilling. Who knows what it was at the time, but now that we know what's up, woo-hoo-hoo, did it give us something that I, as a kid, dreamed about. Oh my god. But before we get to that, without this bell, how is Mario supposed to take down this version of Bowser? I mean, his name is Godslayer Bowser. He's slaying gods. Is Mario a god? Last time I checked, no, he's not. Usually when Mario fights Bowser, he uses the environments around him to take down Bowser, but in this case, Bowser's a lot more powerful than the environment itself. from the looks of it, Bowser's destroying everything, and Bowser's actually using the environment to his advantage, which is not usually a first, but it's something concerning for our plumber. Because in the trailer, all Mario's doing is just dodging and running away. But here comes Super Saiyan Cat Mario, where usually the cat form of Mario looks all cute and cuddly, but no, not when he touches his big bell. This new cat form just looks badass. He's gold, and his cat-like fur is spiked up, and he's massive too now. And honestly, you can't blame me or the internet for thinking that Mario looks like a Super Saiyan. I mean, look at these two side by side, there's no question about it. Mario's officially a Saiyan. Hopefully, in this whole fight, instead of Mario, cat swiping, there's some sort of key blast power struggle between Super Saiyan Cat Mario and God Slayer Bowser, because that would be the Mario version of the Battle of Gods that I would literally, what is a safe word so I don't get demonetized, that I would literally bust in my pants for. I think that's the most undemonetizing way I can say that without getting demonetized. And also, I hope we see Super Saiyan Cat, Luigi, Peach, Toad, and Rosalina, because, I mean, why not? Why is Mario the only one getting it? It really harkens back to those early Newgrounds days where Mario would turn Super Saiyan. Glad to see things coming full circle. Number 9. The Catsuit Bargain Sale. So, there's a lot of cats in this new mode. Actually, there is a lot of cats. I think every living thing besides Bowser Jr. is a cat. I love seeing the Mario enemies with the Mario power-ups in tow, like the Fire Brothers or the Boomerang Brothers. But not only is the Boomerang Brothers here, there's also a Cat Boomerang Brothers, which is kind of cool because it's like a fusion of power-ups. But not only that, there's bees, spikes, bitty buds, piranha plants, and more with the catsuit. These are all enemies we've never seen with a catsuit before. There are new cat variations of enemies like the Goombas and Bullet Bills, and even Pom Pom herself has a catsuit. Last time we fought Pom Pom, it was just her. Now she got a whole cat look to her. Even the birds in this game mode are cat-like, which you have to have a keen eye to see, and I've seen this trailer like more than 10 times already, and it was pretty cool catching that. And there's even cat hieroglyphics too at some point. Look at this. What does this mean? I mean, you can infer for yourself, and if you can't, well, I'm sorry. Is Bowser Jr. gonna be a cat too at some point? He might as well be. His dad was a cat, so why not Bowser Jr.? Let's give this kid time to shine. I want to play as Cat Bowser Jr., please. Number 10. Feels like a totally different game. I'm not gonna lie, but Bowser's Fury feels like it can be its own game. The environment and music have this distinguishable feel to it. It doesn't feel too 3D World, and it doesn't feel too anything else that exists. It feels like it's its own thing. While we've only seen this one location for this mode, I feel like Nintendo can just go above and beyond for a concept like this and literally create a full-fledged game just with Bowser's Fury. This feels as if Super Mario 3D World and Super Mario Odyssey came together and fused into a new entity. Honestly, this feels like this could have been in Super Mario Odyssey, but since they were porting over Super Mario 3D World, they said, hey, this makes more sense for Super Mario 3D World. And the only reason why I assume that is because they have the cat power-ups and everything, but this could have easily been thrown into Super Mario Odyssey as DLC. Plus, I really hope that they show off more than what this trailer showed, because hey, there can easily be way more than what was shown. We only got one place, but it's just the fact that there might be a little bit more. Kinda just want a few hours of gameplay, of enjoyment. I'm all in for Bowser's Fury. Just make this environment the most it could be, please. If there's anything like Super Mario Odyssey where you make each kingdom feel nice and packed in, I hope this gets the same treatment too. I'm excited for Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of this video. Remember, this video was part of a series of videos for the road to Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury and 7,000 subscribers. So make sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell for more Super Mario 3D World videos for the rest of the month up until the release of Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury on February 12th, 2021, which is under a month away, so we're gonna have a good time, guys. Real quick before I move on to the end screen, what has you excited for this upcoming game? Is it Super Saiyan Cat Mario, or is it the open world environment? Let me know so we can have a discussion in the comment section. See you there! As per always, shout out to my current YouTube members. You guys put that pizza on my pepperoni. Without your monthly support, this channel would not have grown as much as it did these past few months. I mean, hey, I'm working off a studio. I'm not working from my house anymore, so it's pretty exciting times. If you want to support the channel and my future endeavors monthly, make sure to hit up that join button and be a member for as low as $1 a month. That $1 a month really helps out. And hey, make sure to get your very own Mr. Awesome merch and be part of these good-looking individuals on screen. I mean, look at them. They look stunning. Drop a like and subscribe for more Mario goodness, and as always, stay golden. Have a safe trip for the road to Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Damn, I said that title a lot this video. Stay golden, guys.